Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, the battle for the 2023 presidential election is now starting to take shape, with all manners of pronouncements coming out in the media space from all quarters of the country. Most of these pronouncements, of course, boju boju, magic tricks, abracadabra, now you see it, now you don't. A lot of these comments that you read in the public space with regards to the 2023 presidential elections, to the 2023 presidency, a lot of these comments you read in the public space with regards to the 2023 presidency, they are all coded messages geared towards different sections of the country to be read and interpreted differently. So it is magic tricks, as I said, Professor Pella, sleight of hands, now you see it, now you don't. So with that guys, I bring you this. Junaid's comment, we North prefer Tinubu to be president than Igbo man, receives knock from Fani Kayode. So that's the headline. Junaid's comment, we North prefer Tinubu to be president than Igbo man, and he receives knocks from Fani Kayode. So now let's see what gameplay is being played out this time around. A former aviation minister, Femi Fani-Kayode, has frowned at the comment by a northern leader and Second Republic lawmaker, Junaid Mohammed, on the southeast part of the country's clamor for the 2023 presidency. Mohammed was said to have, in one of his media interviews, said that the North would rather prefer the national leader of the All Progressive Congress APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, to become Nigerian president in 2023 than allow a person from the southeast to occupy the position. The northern leader was quoted to have said, we, North, prefer Tinubu to be president than an Igbo man. But in a post on his official Twitter handle at RealFFK, Fani-Kayode said, who are you? Are you God? Or were you there on the day when the Ancient of Days laid the foundations of the earth and established the universe? Nothing lasts forever, not even northern tyranny, arrogance, and occupation. So now this is now the back and forth between Fani-Kayode and this Junaid chap. So, but really the underpin is two messages being sent, or at least three messages really in this instance, we should say. So three messages being sent in this instance by this Junaid character, and a separate message being sent by Fani-Kayode. So now this Junaid character, one is signaling to the Yorubas that, look, we're still with you, are you still with us? Is signaling to the Igbos that, look, we will continue to reject you, especially your carry-ons in this particular current environment with your IPOB nonsense. So that's his message to the Igbos, and this is his message to the Yorubas. And then his message to his fellow northerners is saying, look, let us continue to ally ourselves with the Yorubas, because this alliance has served our interest pretty much since this country came into being. So now these are three messages to different parts of the country. To the Yorubas, continue to ally with us because we ally with you. To the Igbos, we reject you and always will. And to his northerners, is like, let's continue with these Yoruba people, because if these Yoruba people break free from us, then all these free dollars comes to an end. So that is the Junaid's message to the Nigerian population, sending one singular message, but intending separate, three separate interpretations by different sectors of the country, by different sections of the country. So now that is his message. Now, Fani-Kayode is signaling to the Igbos, because Fani-Kayode, of course, has been courting the Igbos for a very long time now, especially with his friendship with Nnamdi Kanu and the fact that he's married to an Igbo woman and has children with her and all that goings on. So he's courting the Igbos quite aggressively, and any opportunity to signal to them to say, look, I am your friend, he uses that as well. So he's now leveraged this comment by this northern guy, which he knows is a loaded comment, and he understands how that comment is loaded. So he's now reloaded that comment to signal it to the Igbos to say, look, I am fighting him because he's coming after you and we are together. So he's trying to bring the Igbos to the Yorubas, whilst this northern guy is trying to bring the Yorubas to the Fulanis. So now the Yorubas now are the bride in between, effectively, in this power tussle. But then, of course, the Yoruba play is always different. You know, the Yorubas, they operate with stealth, and it's usually a loaded. Anybody that feels that they can load in Nigeria can never load as much as a Yoruba person, because even in Yoruba land, the language is so nuanced that you would have to take 2 days sometimes to understand what somebody that is friendly towards you is saying to you. In Yoruba land, we say lowe la lulu agidigbo. The language is never meant to be of direct speak. It's meant to speak to you in a way that you then have to go off and interpret yourself. So all these interplays and subterfuge and sleight of hands that is going on in the Nigerian space at the moment, all geared, of course, towards the 2023 elections. So now the winner takes all, of course, and as it stands at the moment, power should transit to the southern parts. But then, of course, the northerners are already starting to play their games. So you hear all these missives, and Ango Abdullahi will say they want to rule for a century. El Rufai will come and say power transition is not in the constitution. But then another one will come and say, no, we love Tinubu and we want a Yoruba man for the next one. And then the next one will say, hang on a minute, I want to be president too. And the one that is saying, I want to be president, by the way, is that one, the grass cutter, whatever his name is, I forget his name, and the former SSG, because he's come out in the papers not that long ago to say that he wants to be president after Buhari, and then also that there's no power transition in the Nigerian constitution. So these are all the intricate plays that are playing out within the Nigerian space. And then you'd also have elements within the north that are coming out separately to say, look, there should be an Igbo president in the 2023 elections, that 2023 elections should usher in Nigeria's first Igbo president. I know we've had Nnamdi Azikiwe, but he was never really a president. He was more a ceremonial president than anything else. So in effect, really, the country has never had an Igbo president. So now there's been suggestions in the papers from the north to say that maybe this time around we should have an Igbo president, but that, of course, is just whistling in the wind. Nobody is interested in that. Not even the Igbos are interested in an Igbo presidency, because the Igbos, their only interest is in Nnamdi Kanu and whatever he has to say, and Nzobu. So that is what the Igbos are doing at the moment. They are doing Nzobu at the moment, and that Nzobu, of course, is going to cost them the 2023 election. And we all know that Nigeria is not going to break up, so they will stay within the Nigerian state and continue to shout Nzobu from 2023 to the next election, where Nzobu again will cost them opportunities, and they will continue again to Zobu all the way through, because they've been Zobu in now for 60 years and it's not changed anything. No. But then, of course, I know they will come and attack me in the comment section and do that, but Nzobu has not served any purpose. There's no country called Biafra. It is not known by the United Nations or any country. So that is just Nzobu, but carry on. Do your own thing. But then this is the play, though, that is going on within the Nigerian space, is effectively what I am saying, that a lot of these comments and commentaries that you are now reading, all these little missives and snippets that are slotting in the undercurrent of the current news of the day, are now the build-up to the 2023 elections. So it is starting as a whisper, and then soon it will become like a murmur, and then soon it will become like a chant. So we are seeing the green shoots now of the build-up, and people are positioning themselves. How are you positioned? Our conversations in the comment section. The Northerners have said they don't want an Igbo president. What says you? Come tell me all about it in the comment section. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns grey. Bell button notifies you every time I drop a new vid. Then come tell me what you are making of this Malami's comment and Fani Kayode's reply to him, and what is your response to the whole situation. All this in the comment section after you've clicked subscribe and the bell notification bell. So I'll leave you here, join you and carry on with you in the comment section. But here I say peace.